Hi everybody, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the Zeagle Recon Fins. So these are a tough pair of fins. They're in that kind of modern classic design in that it's a single piece of monoprene or this kind of like rubbery material. They feel tough as nails. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so this is how they arrive. In a plastic bag. We still haven't really found a decent way of transporting fins apart from plastic bags. At least you can sort of reuse these. It comes with a handle. It's not the best, but I think especially for fins like this that do weigh a fair amount, the newer sort of starch plastics or plastic replacements, they're not really up to the task. So I don't know, if you can come up with a better idea, let us know down in the comments below what we can replace this plastic bag with. But yeah, this is how they arrive. If I just open it up, show you exactly how they look. So yeah, plastic bag, pair of fins, and a little bit of literature on one of them. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the fins themselves. Okay, so the fin itself is made out of a single piece of this kind of rubber material. So there are no joints or weak points. It's all a very tough pair of fins, and it's that kind of classic design. It's, you know, I almost expect to see vents here, like a vented fin, but it's a it's sort of very tough as nails fins that are going to be sort of very effective and relatively short as well. You usually expect sort of channel fins to be a little bit longer, so these are going to be better in sort of confined waters. So taking a closer look, starting up at the heel. So the first thing is that you have a metal elastic heel strap. So very quick and easy to get in and out of your fins. You don't have to worry about buckles and sort of ratchet straps to get them to the right length, because the metal bungee is always going to be holding onto the back of your heel, and because it's metal, it's a lot stronger than the kind of rubbery silicone material, so it's going to last a lot longer. Big attachment kind of loop that you can grab hold of, so even if you've got clunky gloves on, you'll always be able to grab hold of that and just pull it over your heels. And this section here is really going to engage with the back of your boots to sort of hold that in position and stop it from sliding down. Now these, you can actually adjust the length of these heel straps. You have these buckles, and what you can do is with like a 1/8 inch Allen key, undo that little bolt and then flip this section around, this sort of thing with the black Z. You can pop that out, spin it around, the same with the sort of the other side, turn it around, and you can actually lengthen off one side, and then if you want it much longer, you can do that to the other side as well, and then you have sort of 3 different lengths of straps. So if it doesn't fit you, it feels a bit too tight, then you can adjust it. On the inside of the foot pocket, big chunky rails, if you can see those at the bottom. So they're just allowing a bit of airflow to get in underneath your boot, so that when you're putting them on, you're not kind of squidging against an air pocket, and when you're trying to get your fins off, you're not getting that suction effect, because it allows gas to kind of get in, so you can take them off much easier. Moving down from the foot pocket, we've got these big chunky rails that turn into these kind of rake designs. So these are transferring energy from the foot and from your legs all the way down towards the tip of the blade. It's kind of a medium stiffness. You've got a bit of flex in there, so it's a good all-rounder. It's not going to take too much energy from your legs, and so you get really tired and achy, but it's not floppy, so you're not going anywhere. It's that kind of middle of the range, so you're getting decent thrust for what the energy that you're putting into it. Now the central section is much thinner, so this acts as a bit like a channel blade, in that you have that rigidity around the side, thinner down the middle, so it's changing the shape of the blade during each part of the fin kick, so it's effectively scooping that water, and then these rails and the rakes, they are channeling it down towards the tip, and that's just improving your efficiency to really shift you through the water. On the underside, mirrors the top side really. I've shown you the rakes and the rails already. The only thing that you might not have noticed are these 2 little air holes, again for getting your fins off. It just allows to sort of remove that suction, and a little bit of tread on the bottom. Just if you're walking in on the sand, gives you a little bit of extra traction if you're doing that. The fin blades themselves, relatively flat. They do come down at a sort of 25-degree angle just to make that angle of attack a bit more effective, but still, if you're walking around on the deck of the boat, they are going to bend a little bit, so it's not going to be damaging the fins. But yeah, all in all, a good tough pair of fins. Okay, so that's the Zeagle Recon Fins. A good tough pair of fins, a certain amount of weight to them. They're definitely a heavier pair of fins. They're not the heaviest fins I've ever sort of held. They're a decent size as well. This is a medium size, which is one of the smallers, but that's what, about 59 centimeters or something I measured it at. So decent size, especially if you're diving in and around wrecks. Then you've got a slightly shorter pair of fins, but yeah. Nice kind of modern design with that sleek kind of rails and rakes going down it, and tough as nails. There'll be more information on our website, simplyscuba.com. There's going to be a link down in the description below to see that. Thank you for watching, and of course, safe diving.